Mama, Uncle Ken just called me. His wife just get married. Hey! This will not be done though. Now who go do am? Now who go do am? I thank God. Why are you here? I was too excited to ask. Let me get my phone and call him. Mama, you say? Mama? Bobby, you go. Mama, I have a surprise that will cheer you up.
Introducing Sunday Beauty Plan. Join Sunday Browser 200 gets a whopping 1.25 gigabytes.
Position on residents reacts to extension of lockdown in Ogun. Evening, welcome to Channel 12 News on Nta Abeokuta. My name is Anyola Balogo. We start with a story on Mr. President. In furtherance of his commitment to the security and stability of the West African sub-region, President Muhammadu Buhari is reassuring Guinea-Bissau of Nigeria's continued support for genuine efforts at achieving peace and sustainable development. This was while granting audience to President Umaro Sissoco Embalo of Guinea-Bissau, who paid a one-day visit to Nigeria. State House correspondent Damu Sambo has the details.
Visiting Nigeria for the fourth time since his election of Guinea-Bissau is the first head of state to be received by President Muhammadu Buhari amidst the coronavirus pandemic.
You know, me with President Buhari, we don't have the relation between two presidents, the son and the father. This kind of relation I have with Baba. And for me, in this situation or another situation, I can come to see me with my father. That's why I'm here.
So what have you come to tell him?
Yes, the situation in Guinea-Bissau.
Indeed, the situation in Guinea-Bissau dominated discussions behind closed doors between the two leaders. Lasted more than 1 hour. Nigeria played a significant role in stabilizing the political and security situation in the West African country, which faced serious threat of disintegration following disputed elections. President Buhari's Nigeria was equally amongst the first ECOWAS countries to formally recognize Embalo's presidency on coming to power on February 27 this year. The highly appreciative President Embalo is now in the process of forming a government of national unity in Guinea-Bissau and once again needs the support of the Nigerian leader.
The highlights was essentially that getting the support of the president before he formally presents his anti-corruption program, which he's launching, and he wants to follow Mr. President's footsteps on that, and then also changing the constitution and bringing all the parties together for a government of national unity.
So what did the president tell you?
The president assured him that Nigeria is going to be behind him and that he, Mr. President, is always available to give him advice and to support him in any way possible, because he, Mr. President, believes in the stability of all the countries of the West African region, and that he, Mr. President, would not spare any effort in ensuring that there's stability, political stability in Guinea-Bissau, and to really give all the support to also enable economic development.
Before his election, the 47-year-old President Umaro Sissoco Embalo served as Army Chief. Before his election, the 47-year-old President Umaro Sissoco Embalo served as Army Chief as well as Prime Minister of his country between 2016 and 2018. From the State House, Adamu Sambo, NTA News.
And still on Mr. President, President Muhammadu Buhari has his position that Nigeria will indeed listen to science before traditional or any new medicines be administered on the nation's citizens as cure for coronavirus. The president made this known at an audience meeting with President Omaro Sissoko Embalo of Guinea-Bissau. State House correspondent Damo Sambo again reports.
The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, led by the Secretary to the Governor of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, had informed the nation that a consignment of Madagascar coronavirus cure donated to Nigeria and other West African countries had been shipped to Guinea-Bissau. On a one-day private visit to Nigeria, that country's president, Umaru Sissoko Embalo, brought along with him samples of the traditional medicine as shared to African nations by Madagascar. President Muhammadu Buhari said his position on all such herbal or traditional medicinal postulates had remained the same. Nigeria, he said, has institutions, systems, and processes capable of verifying any such formulations. He emphasized that without the required endorsement by such institutions, his administration will not allow any such native postulation against COVID-19 be put to use in the country. As at the time of filing this report, Nigeria had recorded 5,445 confirmed cases of COVID-19, and efforts are being intensified towards flattening the curve and ultimately containing the pandemic. From the State House, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.
In the meantime, as the world continued to make efforts in the war against the novel coronavirus through researchers to discover the medicine or vaccine to cure the virus, a research institute in Ibadan, Oyo State, had made discovery of a herbal remedy.
Of COVID-19 continues, government agencies have also joined in the efforts. One of such is the Forestry Research Institute of Nigeria in making use of forest resources as a possible solution to the pandemic. Named Covidon, it is an herbal blend believed to be effective in the treatment of COVID-19.
One of the mandates of this institute is to conduct research in the forest with the forest product on the forest product as to what could benefit Nigeria and the world at large from forest. The scientists, even the phase of the lockdown, were busy in their various labs working to see what are the various remedies that we can readily make available for Nigerian use and consumption. And as God have it, they had recorded some breakthrough. One of them is already at syrup level that were even made available to the NADAC for them to do the analysis on it and certify that product while they are still working on others to tell you how much they have the same issue. So that is where we are now. But what everybody has been bothered with is what does this COVID-19 really do, or what are the symptoms or difficulties in breathing? Has this syrup been able to handle that? Yes. High temperature, has it been able to address that? Yes. Weakness, has it been able to address that? Yes. So various symptoms that this COVID-19 display have been put to test with the syrup and has been able to adequately treat them within the short period.
Researchers on the project, which is under laboratory analysis ahead of approval from relevant regulatory agencies, noted that the materials used are locally sourced plants and herbs. They confirmed that the product is effective in the treatment of known COVID-19 symptoms.
Based on the knowledge that we have been working on different medicinal plants to treat different ailments, and we carry out the research in Biomedicinal Research Center, we now have to come up with the mixture that can be able to alleviate the symptoms of the COVID-19. We have people even from Ekiti, we have people from Lagos, and we have in Ibadan here. Everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody want to stay safe. And by doing that, ordering for this, asking for this, even before we were able to say that this is a mixture, We have already tried it among a lot of people within the research institute and outside the research institute. And so far, we record no negative incidents. So we are very sure that it is safe. In the laboratory, we have already carried out a kind of cytotoxicity test acid on it and some antioxidants and phytochemicals on this mixture.
We are talking about further problem. We will be talking about some properties in each plant. For instance, antioxidant that will help that will clear off the diseases in the body system. As the materials were sourced from within, none was imported, and most of the herbs were collected from within our reach. They are not far from us. So we also retain that once this is approved, we tend to raise the plantation of those plants. We have the capacity.
The Research Institute also came up with other products such as hand sanitizers and hand wash at different stages of intervention in the fight against the coronavirus pandemic in Ibadan. Kemi Oshin, NTA News.
In a related development, no fewer than 100 persons were convicted for contravening restrictions of movement order imposed by Ogun State government during lockdown days as a measure to checkmate the spread of coronavirus. Hakim Jimo reports that the violators were either fined or made to undergo community service. His report is here presented.
It is another lockdown day in Ogun State, and majority of the residents complied with the Ogun State government directive restricting vehicular and human movement, except people on essential services. However, some recalcitrant residents went out without any cogent reasons behind their actions. Some other people were also arrested for not wearing face masks as directed by government. Unexpectedly, for these categories of people, mobile cops were stationed at strategic parts of Metropolis to convict those who violate Section 8, Subsection 14 of the Infectious Disease Regulation Law of the state. Some traffic regulation officers speak on the level of compliance.
People are not really complying. They believe that it's a joke. But now that they see the mobile court around, they are trying to comply. At times, in a day, they arrest about 140, at times 150. And when they arrest them, they turn them back to Lagos. Our officers have met with the other agencies, have arrested many of them. And they are forced to come back.
Those apprehended were either made to pay a fine of between 1,000 and 5,000 naira or compelled to embark on community service for 4 hours in the axis where they were arrested. Officials of Ogun State Judiciary have found that the court will continue to sit and try offenders of the regulations every other lockdown days next week.
Channel 12 News continues after these commercials. Please stay.
Coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, is a current reality. Our nation is in lockdown, just as many other countries of the world.
No good worshiping, no gathering, no eating. We ready? No social life not possible. Let us fight coronavirus together. Stay safe and wash your hands regularly. Use alcohol based sanitizer, maintain social distancing. Stay at home and monitor your favorite TVs and radio stations for updates, accurate and safety information.
Do not rely on social media. Fake news can cause more deaths than coronavirus.
Do not share unverified information, especially on social media. Be charitable. Let us fight this common enemy called COVID-19.
The government cannot do it alone. Let us support
Providing correct information.
This message is from broadcasting stations in Ogun State.
Welcome back. Meanwhile, residents of Ogun State have continued to react to the extension of lockdown order imposed by the Ogun State government in a bid to contain the global pandemic COVID-19. In Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, while a cross-section of residents believe that the measure is in the best interest of the people, others are simply indifferent.
Well, is for our benefits. We cannot just be looking at people dying. Because if everybody stays at home, there won't be any victim of this COVID-19. So it's very, very important as government extend it, because the rate at which people are contacting these diseases, this virus is too much. And coronavirus we are talking about, we don't want it. It's not our happiness that people are dying. So we don't want it. At the end of the day, we all enjoy it. The it is because the people did not comply with the government statement. Because the government has said, our government said that we should stay at home, but people did not comply. Despite that, they still move up and down. And what we are hearing is that as of yesterday, they still detected 11 COVID patients. Those that contacted the virus. My advice is that whatsoever our government tell us, after God is government. So we need to comply. They want us to say.
And now to judicial matters. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has ordered the House of Representatives to maintain status quo on the Infectious Diseases Bill, which has passed first and second readings. Judicial Justice Ifeoma Ojukwu, who gave the order following an ex parte application filed by the former representative of Kogi West Senatorial District at the National Assembly, Senator Dino Melaye, through his counsel, Nkeme Kolam Okoro. He is asking the court to declare that the bill constitutes a gross abuse of and is likely to infringe upon his fundamental rights if eventually passed into law. Justice Ojukwu, while ruling on the ex parte application, also summoned the Speaker of the House, Femi Gbajabiamila, the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, son, the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, as well as the Clerk of the National Assembly to appear before the court and directed that the respondents be put on notice. The court has fixed 20th of May for the hearing of application. On that note, we conclude Channel 12 News tonight. Good night.
Ẹjọ́ alágbèéká tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn gbé kalẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ti COVID-19 ló ti mú 100 èèyàn tí wọ́n sì ti fi wọ́n jófin. Àwọn èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ yìí sì ń fi èròǹgbà wọn hàn lórí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan tí wọ́n tún fi kún òté kónílégbélé. Ẹ kú kalẹ̀, Ọ̀dẹ̀ Òdùnbí, ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etígbọ̀yín láti iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn tìjọba àpapọ̀ nílùú Abẹ́òkúta. Fúnmiláyọ̀ Pátọ́lá ni oníròyìn. Ìròyìn ọ̀hún rèé. Bí àwùjọ àgbáyé ṣe ń fimú fínlẹ̀ kiri tí wọ́n ń wá oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà tí wọ́n lè fi rídìí oògùn tàbí abẹ́rẹ́ àjẹsára eléyìí tí yóò fòpin sí àrùn coronavirus, ibùdó tó ń ṣe iṣẹ́ ìwádìí nílùú Ìbàdàn ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti ṣe àwárí oògùn ìbílẹ̀ kan tí èèyàn lè lò. Ẹ gbọ́ bó ṣe lọ sí látẹnu akọ̀ròyìn wa Ṣèyí Ògúnbáyọ̀.
Láti rí oògùn tí yóò tí ń tẹ̀síwájú, àwọn àjọ ti ìjọba lóríṣiríṣi náà ti darapọ̀ mọ́. Lára irú ìgbésẹ̀ náà ni ti àjọ tó ń rí sí ìwádìí ní ọ̀rọ̀ igbó àti àwọn ewé tí ó wà ní àwọn igbó nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà láti rí bí lílo oògùn ìbílẹ̀ tí à ń fi ewé àti egbò ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀nà láti máa wo coronavirus. Àbẹ̀wò sí ibùdó Forest Research Institute of Nigeria nílùú Ìbàdàn fi hàn àwọn egbògi tí wọ́n fi ewé àti egbò ṣe tí a mọ̀ sí kófítòl olómi ní ìgbàgbọ́ wà pé ó gbéṣẹ́ ní lílo àrùn COVID-19. Ọ̀gá àgbà àjọ náà, Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Adéṣọlá Adépọ̀jù sọ pé ojúṣe àjọ náà ni láti ṣèwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ lórí àwọn ewé àti egbò tó wà ní àwọn igbó wa káàkiri láti wo bí àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà àti àgbáyé lápapọ̀ ṣe lè jàǹfààní látara rẹ̀. Àwọn igbó ọba tó wà lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ní ìwádìí ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ti fi hàn pé àwọn ewé àti àwọn egbò tó wà lára àwọn igi náà ni ó ní àwọn ohun kòṣeémánìí nínú, èyí tó sì fà á tí àjọ náà fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ìwádìí gbàrà láti ìgbà tí àṣẹ kónílógbélé ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Àwọn oríṣiríṣi oògùn tí a lè rí láti inú àwọn ewé àti egbò ọ̀hún fún ìlò àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà. Egbògi ìbílẹ̀ kójútó lẹ́yìn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àyẹ̀wò ló ti wà láti tọ́jú àwọn tó bá ní àrùn kòrónà. Egbògi ìbílẹ̀ náà ló ti wà lọ́dọ̀ àjọ tó ń rí sí òdiwọ̀n oúnjẹ àti oògùn lílò nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà NAFDAC láti ṣe àyẹ̀wò rẹ̀ kí wọ́n sì fòǹtẹ̀tẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn oògùn náà lórí àwọn àìsàn bíi ikọ́, ìgbóná àti ara rírẹ̀, èyí tí àwọn tí ó ní àrùn COVID-19 máa ń ní ìrírí rẹ̀ nígbà gbogbo. Bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé oògùn kójútó náà ṣì wà lábẹ́ àyẹ̀wò ṣáájú kí wọ́n tó fi òǹtẹ̀ lù ú, ìgbàgbọ́ wà pé àwọn èèlò tí wọ́n fi ṣe oògùn náà ló wá láti ara ewé àti egbò igi. Oníṣègùn Ibrahim Lawal tí ó jẹ́ ọ̀gá àgbà ẹ̀ka.
Kò dín ní 100 kan àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n tẹ òfin ìjọba lójúmọ́lẹ̀, ìyẹn òfin kónílé-ó-gbélé, ṣùgbọ́n tó jẹ́ pé àwọn rìn káàkiri. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Hakeem Jimoh sọ wípé wọ́n fún wọn ní òté ìdájọ́ eléyìí tó tọ́, àwọn kan san owó, bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni wọ́n ní kí wọ́n lọ roko láwọn àdúgbò tí wọ́n ká wọn mọ́. Ẹ gbọ́ ìròyìn ẹ̀ síwájú sí látẹnu akọ̀ròyìn wa Ṣèyí Ògúnbáyọ̀.
Pẹ̀lú bí àṣẹ kónílé-ó-gbélé mìíràn ti wáyé, àwọn olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ti pàṣẹ náà mọ́ pé kí wọ́n fìdí mọ́lé wọn, kò sì gbọ́dọ̀ sí lílọ bíbọ̀ ọkọ̀ àti ènìyàn àyàfi àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tí iṣẹ́ wọn jẹ́ dandan. Ẹ̀wẹ̀, àwọn adétídídi ló tú síta láì náání àṣẹ kónílé-ó-gbélé ọ̀hún tí wọn kò sì ní ìdí pàtàkì tí wọ́n fi gbé ìgbésẹ̀ náà láìròtẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn tó tẹ òfin lójú ọ̀hún ní ilé-ẹjọ́ alágbèéká ṣe ìdájọ́ wọn ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú òfin kẹjọ abala 14 ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn tó ń dáàbò bo ẹ̀mí ẹni lọ́wọ́ àìsàn àkóràn. Àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ adarí ọkọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ìwà táwọn ènìyàn wọ̀nyí hù àti bí àwọn ènìyàn ṣe pa àṣẹ kónílé-ó-gbélé mọ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn.
wọ́n tún ti fi kún ọ̀sẹ̀ kan kún oṣù nítorí ara wa ni àwọn tó tí àìsàn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ tán apá ìjọba lè má kà ó dẹ̀ bẹ́ kàkà kúkú bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ́ tilẹ̀ lórí ìjọba àdẹ̀tọ̀ olólè ti Èkó ó dẹ̀ ń pọ̀ sí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn ará Èkó dẹ̀ fẹ́ máa wọlé tí wọ́n ìjọba ṣe ní kó fẹ́ ṣe continue carry make sure pé àjọpọ̀ àìsàn.
Àwọn tí ọwọ́ agbófinró tẹ̀ ló san owó ìtanràn bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti Ẹgbẹ̀rún sí Ẹgbẹ̀rún náírà tàbí ṣíṣe iṣẹ́ ìfẹ̀mímọ́ ní kànpá fún wákàtí 4 gbáko lágbègbè ti tẹ̀ wọ́n. Àwọn mìíràn ni ọwọ́ tẹ̀ fún kíkọ̀ láti lo ìbòmúbẹnu wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìjọba ti pàṣẹ rẹ̀. Àwọn àṣẹ ẹjọ́ àwọn tó bá tẹ òfin kónílé-ó-gbélé lójú ní gbogbo àsìkò tí ìséde ọ̀hún bá fi wà títí di.
Ẹ̀wẹ̀, àwọn èèyàn Abẹ́òkúta ni wọ́n ti ń fi èròǹgbà wọn hàn lórí bí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ yìí ṣe fi ọ̀sẹ̀ kan kún òté kónílé-ó-gbélé. Akọ̀ròyìn wa ló bá àwọn èèyàn náà sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ gbọ́ ohun tí wọ́n sọ síwájú sí.
èèyàn kí wọ́n sì dúró sílé fún ọ̀sẹ̀ kan sí nítorí pé nǹkan tí gọ́fìnà wa Prince Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún tí wọ́n sọ àwọn èèyàn ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀lé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wípé kítorí pé káìsàn yẹn kó bàbá àmúwa náà ni wọ́n ṣe ní pé ká dúró sílé wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ wo level tí àìsàn yẹn fi máa wálẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé ní àná nígbà tí wọ́n máa rí wọ́n rí pé bí èèyàn 11 ló tún ti ní COVID-19 ní Ogun State.
torí pé nípa ládìgbà tó ti láyé òsì ní ìgbọ́kọ̀ tó gbọ́ corona tó jẹ́ coronavirus ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí yíyá ẹ̀ nígbà tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì bá dẹ̀ ní ká ṣe nǹkan dọ́dọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ tẹríba fún nǹkan táwọn aláṣẹ wa bá sọ tí ó bá ṣe pé mo ní authority àti jáde kò sí nǹkan tí mo wà ní ètò ní. a rí i pé ìjókòó sílé fún àǹfààní gbogbo wa ni torí àwọn olè máa wá àwọn ènìyàn láti máa kú àrùn burúkú yìí tí a bá ti wà láàrin ọ̀pọ̀ ènìyàn ó rọrùn láti ran gbogbo ènìyàn tí orí ọ̀fẹ́ ni ìjọba fún wa tí a bá jókòó sílé kí àwọn ènìyàn wa kó má máa kú.
tó ibi láàfin àdàgbà ìròyìn wa fún ti àṣálẹ́ òní rọ̀ sí ẹ pàdé wa lọ́la fún àkọ́tún ìròyìn mú kí yín ẹ kú kalẹ̀ òun rẹ̀ lásán.
Coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, is a current reality. Our nation is in lockdown, just as many other countries of the world.
No school, no group worshiping, no gathering, no eating, no funeral, no wedding, no social life matters anymore.